Hey everybody, welcome to this portion of the training here in the 3LE. And I know you've been taking a lot of different trainings, and I hope that you've been enjoying the trainings thus far. Don't know where you are in the process, but what I will say is that do not skip over anything. If this happens to come first, watch this in its entirety. If this happens to come at the very end or in the middle, it makes no difference. Watch it in its entirety. Take plenty of notes. As you'll see, I got a notepad, I got my pen here, and I always say that if you want to become a great student, you will always have a notepad. Always. Whether you're taking it by your phone or you're writing down. I'm still old school, so I write a lot of stuff down when I'm preparing myself. So I'm going to talk to you today about the power of a dream. And I'm going to read for you 5 things. So again, take some real good notes. I'm going to be with you for a few minutes, but I promise that when I'm finished, you should totally understand the power of having a dream. And I'm going to give you the acronym. And the acronym for a dream is dedication, responsibility, education, attitude, and most importantly, motivation. If it wasn't for the fact that it was in alphabetical order as far as the D, I would have put motivation would be number 1, but it had to go in the order of the acronym of DREAM. So I'm going to share with you a few things that you should be jotting down and taking real good notes on. And dedication, you have to be dedicated to your craft, no matter what it is that you've decided to do. If it's that you've decided that you want to be a world-class athlete, you're going to have some dedication, some responsibility. You're going to have to educate yourself on what it will take to be a world-class athlete. Whatever you decide that you want to become, you're going to have to put in the work. It is not going to happen by happenstance. It's not going to happen because you dreamed it, but you didn't write it down. Okay, I got something I want to share with you right here. A dream without a plan is just a dream. You have to plan it out. You have to strategically put the stuff down. I'm often reminded of from one of my friends is that put the notebook beside your bed. And when the dream comes to you or when the idea comes to you, jot it down. You don't have to worry about remembering something that you wrote down. It is vitally important that you write it down, stick to the plan, be dedicated and responsible, and just use repetition. When you get in the habit of exercising this muscle, of knowing that, hey, in order for me to be successful in whatever endeavor I choose, I have to be dedicated. I have to be responsible to myself and for myself. And then once you start being responsible for yourself and to yourself, then when your team starts growing, then you will pass this information on to them. And guess what? They will duplicate what you do. I often tell people will do what you do, not what you say. See, you can say a lot of things. Words have meaning, but if you don't put action with those words, they're just words. So you have to get in a habit of being more responsible, and your attitude is everything. You have to wake up with a positive attitude. You have to go throughout your day with a positive attitude. You have to end your day with a positive attitude. And how do you do that? You start reading. If you do not like to pick up books and read them, then listen to audios. You know, there's a famous author that I read his book, and his name is Og Mandino. And one thing that he says, one of the passages in the book, it says, I will persist until I succeed. That's powerful. I will persist until I succeed. So what that lets me know is that I will not give up. I will not quit. No, make no difference how many no's I get. I will keep on going. It makes no difference how many people tell me no. I will still make the necessary phone calls. I will still read the necessary books. I will still participate in the necessary trainings. No matter if I'm tired or don't feel like it. And in most cases, most people who come and do online business, they work a full-time job. So you have to decide, how big is your dream? How big is your why? Will it wake you up before your time? Will you go to bed thinking about your dream? Here's a good thing that you should practice. You should practice thinking and applying your dream every day. Every day of your life. If your dream and goals and desires is to have a real big team inside of this online arena, use the trainings that are set forth in here, but don't stop dreaming. Never stop dreaming, because dreams will just, without a plan, is simply a dream. Ladies and gentlemen, listen, I've been doing this business online for quite some time, and I've had a lot of failures, and I've had a lot of successes, and I've had people tell me no thousands of times, but here's what I do know. I never quit. I never quit, because quitters are not winners. If you want to be a winner, you can't quit, because here's what I'll tell you about quitting. If you've been doing this business for 6 months and then you quit on the 7th month, guess what? You got to start all over again. So don't be a starter and a stopper. Continue to keep dreaming big. Your dreams will come true, I promise you, but you have to apply it. Knowledge is not power. Applied knowledge is power. You got to concentrate on being dedicated to your craft again. Reiterating your attitude. Your motivation is so important. I mean, I can't stress that enough, that you have to be dedicated and responsible and just have a great attitude. Dream and dream big. Whenever you get discouraged and you think things aren't going the way you think they should go, dream and dream big.